Hey everyone, this is Rasmus from rasmushealth.com and welcome to my quick video tutorial how to start a blog and make money online in 2022. And before we get started with the actual tutorial, I would like to talk to you a little bit about blogging and why this is such a cool business model and why it's so appealing to many people. Because when you have a blog, you will be able to work within a space of your interest or your passion, because you can write a blog about almost any kind of topic out there. Of course, it's best to write a blog about a popular topic, but within the different niches and sub niches and sub niches, you can find a big audience that is going to love the content that you create. Another thing you need to be aware of before you start a blog is that the most effective way to make a blog profitable is by reaching the SEO results and getting a lot of shares, so that when people read your blog, they're then going to share it to their friends and family and network, and that's how you are getting a bunch of traffic. When people start sharing your content and so on, you're also going to get a lot of backlinks, and that's going to help you grow organically on the search engines, which is where you want to be in order to get all of this organic traffic that you can get to your website completely free of charge, which is one of the big advantages with blogs, because Google loves content, and content is exactly what you are giving with a blog. But how do you get started with this, and how can you actually make money with a blog? So let's jump in and see the 5 steps you have to go through before you can start your blog. And then at the end, we are going to look at some practical examples and some tools that you can use to make this much easier. So here you see we have an overview of the 5 steps that you have to go through in order to start your blog. The first step is to choose your niche, and here you have to do some research as well. Here you would have to do some research about the popularity of the topic or the niche and the sub niche or whatever it is that you are targeting. Then you want to look at your competitors as well. Are there other blogs? How are they positioning themselves? Are they getting a lot of visitors? How are they getting their visitors? What are they focusing on? And don't be afraid that there's going to be competitors, because of course there's going to be competitors unless you create a complete new niche, which is not a good thing, because then there's no audience for you. So you need to find a niche that has an audience but not too many competitors. A great way to do this is by doing some simple Google searches and going in to check out Google Trends, going in to check out what people are searching for inside of the Google keyword tool, and on YouTube. Furthermore, you could go to the different affiliate network platforms where you can see the popular products that are being sold right now. Because if products are being sold in a niche, that means that that niche is viable and people are actually making money in this niche. And this is how you want to profit in this niche as well, because affiliate marketing is one of the best ways to monetize your blog. And you can do that by integrating these affiliate offers into your blog, and I'll get into that later on. But you could go, for example, to clickbank.com and see and search for the most popular products to see which kinds of niches are popular as well. So when you are done with the research and you found a niche that you are comfortable with and that you have some sort of interest in and passion for, then you can go on to the next step. The 3 most popular and evergreen niches are health, wealth, and relationships. Wealth turns to anything from investing and stocks and money management to making money online, online business, business opportunity, online marketing, and so on. Health is anything in the health and the fitness and mental health and personal growth department. And then we have the relationships, which can be anything from dating to keeping a relationship to fixing a marriage to finding a lover to writing a text or communicating with your partner or something like that. These are the 3 biggest and most evergreen niches. So if you go into any of these niches, there's a big chance that you are going to get access, that you can make a lot of money. But on the other hand, you're also gonna be in competition with a lot of different blogs and other websites. So here I'll highly recommend you to take a sub niche in there. So for example, if you're going for the online business, then you could go specifically to social media marketing or affiliate marketing with free traffic, for example, or so on. If you go with the health and fitness, maybe you go specifically into the health and diet part, or you could go directly into the supplement, fitness pill, so on, industry, or so on and so on. And next up, you will set your blog, and here I recommend that you use WordPress. You can use WordPress in two different ways. You can use WordPress.com, which includes everything with hosting and the entire platform and features and so on. But my recommended way is that you go out and buy your own domain, buy your own hosting, and then set up WordPress with just one click from most of the content hosting providers. I'm going to give you some examples of the tools that I'm using for this on the next slide. Next up, you would then start writing your blog post, and here I would suggest that you have at least 5 to 10 blog posts before you launch your blog and start generating traffic to your blog, so that you have some different content that is available already for your visitors. Next up, you want to monetize your blog, and you can do that with Google AdSense or other ad providers. You can do it with affiliate marketing or CPA marketing. You can combine all three of these, but at least I highly recommend you to use affiliate marketing, because instead of just earning a few cents per click on your ads, you can earn up to thousands of dollars if people actually buy the product, because then you can get between 50 to 100% commission if you are promoting digital products on places like from places like ClickBank or JVZoo or Warrior Plus. Next up, you have the option to build your email list, and this is something that I would highly recommend you to do. If you are building your email list, you can create pop-up forms that comes out on your blog. You can integrate them into the sidebar as well, so that people can sign up for your blog to get updates whenever you release a new blog post, but you can also promote offers to them directly on your email list. So this gives you a possibility to recycle your traffic, so you can get people to come back over and over again. And on top of this, you can actually do direct promotion to them. I'll highly recommend that if you are writing a lot of blog posts, you focus your emails primarily on just getting people to your blog, and then the blog can take care of the monetization with your ads on your blog, so that people are going to love getting emails from you. So let's jump in and see some of the tools that you can use to make all of this happen. So first, you will need a domain, and here I'm highly recommending Namecheap. Namecheap will give you the cheapest possible domain, and you can, for example, get a .com domain for less than $7. If you buy a other domain that is not as popular, XYZ or IO or something like that, sometimes you can get them all the way down to $1 or $2, something like that. Next up, we have the hosting, and here you can use Namecheap as well if you want a cheap solution that is a good solution. But if you want the best solution for WordPress, I'll highly recommend you to use SiteGround. That's the hosting service I use, and here I'm hosting all of my WordPress websites. They have won a ton of different awards, and they have a great customer support that can help you with whatever problem you need help with. It doesn't matter if you never built a website before, they can help you with everything WordPress related. And that is definitely something that you don't want to miss out on. And the first year you can get it for around $5 per month, something like that. So it is pretty cheap to get started with SiteGround. Next up, you need some sort of CMS or content management system, and this is where I'm suggesting that you're using WordPress. When you have a hosting service, you can install WordPress for free on your hosting, so that you can start building your website completely free of charge. You can then use free WordPress themes to start building your blog, which is the theme is the design, and then you can install free plugins for SEO, for the pop-ups, and so on, so that you don't actually have to pay for anything else related to your website. Next up, we have some optional tools, and these tools are really gonna help you take your blogging business to the next level. The first tool is the content creation, and if you don't know how to actually write your blog post and you want some help with this, you can actually get artificial intelligence to write your blog post for you with just a few clicks. And I'll show you an example of this with a software called Tonai that launched a few days ago This is going to create tone-based content for you that is created with real AI, and it's of the highest quality. So if you want an assistant that can write this for you with just a few clicks, it's an artificial intelligence or AI assistant, then you can get this tool and you actually don't even have to write your blog post yourself, because this software can do it all for you. Next up, we have the monetization, and here you could either add your own banner ads throughout the website, where you, for example, go to clickbank.com, find some products you want to promote, and then use their banner ads to integrate on your website. If you don't, if you can't find a product on ClickBank that fits with your business, and if they don't have a banner ad and so on, I will highly recommend you to use a software called Activate. Here you can create your own ads inside of WordPress, and then you can promote Google AdSense, affiliate marketing, CPA offers, and whatever it is that you want to promote. Here you will be able to integrate banner ads throughout your website so that you can easily monetize your website without thinking too much about it. This is going to come with all of the features that you ever want in a monetization and banner ad plugin, because it comes with a lot of different triggers, animations, pop-ups. It even has exit intent, so that when people try to leave your site, they can get a pop-up to get that last try on getting them to convert. You're going to get geolocation ad, category-based ads, and a ton more. You can even use this to sell traffic, so that you can limit it to 100 clicks or 1,000 clicks and so on these specific ads before they turn. So if you want to monetize your website without thinking too much about it, I would highly recommend Activate. And this is another product that launched just yesterday, and you can use this to monetize any WordPress website in 3 easy steps. I'm going to leave a link in the description below here to each of these tools, to the domain service, to the hosting service, to the content creating service, the Tonai, and to this Activate. And if you click on the Activate link or the Tonai link, you're going to go to my review and bonus page, where I'm going to show you a full review and demo of these 2 different softwares that you can use in your business. If you decide to pick up any of these optional softwares, you can get all of my custom bonuses completely free of charge, which is going to take this to the next level. And in fact, in the Activate bonus package, you are going to get free hosting, and you're going to get a WordPress setup guide, so you don't have to worry about any of these things here, because you're going to learn everything inside of that tutorial. So last tool that you need is the Autoresponder if you're going to build your email list, and here I will highly recommend you to use GetResponse. You can start with GetResponse for free, where you can have up to 500 subscribers, and you can do everything that you need it to do. So again, click the links in the description below to access any of these tools. These are my affiliate links, so some of them you are going to get a discount, and other of them you are going to get some extra bonuses for picking up these softwares through my link. And in general, I just really appreciate if you would use my links, because this is what is helping me monetize these videos, so that I can continue to create this free video content for you. So let's jump in and see a couple of these tools before we stop this video. And let's see here. Now we are inside of a WordPress website, and you can see here we have a blog, a sample blog here, and this is where I'm going to show you an example of how to use the Activate plugin to monetize your website. So here you see we have a standard blog. This is built with WordPress, and if you go into any of these blog posts here, then you can see that we have added some ads in here. First, you can see I have an ad here. This is ad that is automatically integrated after I set it up, and down here you can see I actually put one in the sidebar as well down here, and up here you can see, oh yes, there it comes. We have the exit intent as well, so when people try to leave the page, we are going to give them this one as well. So if they click on any of these ads, they're then going to go to the whatever it is that you're promoting. And in this example, I'm actually using the ads to build my email list while promoting affiliate products, so this is super cool. And if you pick up Activate, I'm also going to show you how to do that as well, so you can make the most out of your blog. You can then integrate this on all the pages with just one setup. You can have them rotate, you can have them have animations on the way in and on the way out. You can even have them bounce while they're on the page, or different animations on the page, and so on. So this is super cool, and it's super easy to set up, because you just install the WordPress plugin, and you can see I'm here inside of WordPress, and then in here we have the ads section, and in here we can just add new ads, and you can see I've added a couple of ads down here, and those are the ones you can see on the page. Next up, we have the Tonai, and this is this AI creator software that can create your blog post for you. So let's see how this works. I'm inside of Tonai and inside of the blog and article creator. Then we click here on create new article or blog post. Then we are gonna start writing this with the power of AI. So let's make this one, and what should this be about? Let's say how to make money from videos on YouTube. And you can see here, let's take this one and then click generate. You can do this in any niche. It doesn't have to be about making money online. It could be about health, it could be about gaming, it could be about fashion, or whatever it is that you want. The AI can create this for you. So now we have some examples of how they want to start this blog post, and you can see here top 10 ways to make money from YouTube videos. That sounds great. That is just what we want. Now we have to pick one more time, and then it's actually gonna write this entire blog post for us. So let's pick one of these here. Making money on YouTube is hard, but the content creators who do it successfully have a lot of ways to make it happen. Whether you're looking for a quick buck or want to make a business, yeah, this sounds good. Let's try that. And now you can see here it's gonna take 5 to 10 minutes. So be patient. It's typically gonna take 1 or 2 minutes. So while we're waiting for this, I'll just show you another example of one of my blogs and how I've created this and monetized it. So here we have one of my blogs. It's not a typical blog design, because I actually wanted it to be like a learning website. So here you can see you can actually sign up for my email list. You can go and read some guides, get a crash course, and so on. And the crash course is another opt-in form where they can sign up for my email list. Inside of guides here is where I actually have my blog. And in here I have all of these different blog posts that I've created. And let's just go into this one so you can see how this actually works. And I haven't integrated Activate on this, but it would save me a lot of time, because on top of these banners here you also have the auto links, so you can actually add links inside of the text down here. So for example, here you can see I'm promoting a product on ClickMeter here. So I could just get the auto links to change everywhere where it says ClickMeter to actually link to ClickMeter, so I don't have to go in and do this manually. On top of this, you can see we have some banner ads over here, and here Activate could automate this entire process for us. And you can see I have multiple places with lots of different links down here. It's not all to affiliate products, but it's all links that people can click on, of course. So some of them I'm gonna earn a little commission if they buy something. Others is just straight up to help people, so that I'm providing them with a lot of value. And as long as you keep providing value to people in form of good content that is going to teach people stuff, they're going to keep coming back, they're going to share your content, and so on. And it's great to have features like this integrated on your website as well, so that people easily can share your post. You can install this with free plugins as well, so it's not going to cost you anything to add any of these features to your WordPress blog. And now let's quickly go into Tonai and see what this blog post looked like that we created just a few minutes ago. And now you can see here we're back inside of Tonai, and here we have a nice long form content blog post that was created with the power of AI. And you can see we actually have 8,154 characters here, so it's a pretty lengthy blog post, and we could add multiple call to actions inside of this post. If we want to add even more content, we could of course add that as well. And I would highly recommend you to, at the end of the blog post, put some sort of call to action that motivates them to buy some sort of product that is related to the blog post that you just made. And of course, if you use Activate, you can automatically turn any of these words inside of the content here into links that then links to a specific product, an affiliate offer, or whatever it is that you want. And you can actually see down here, you can publish it directly to your WordPress website. So this is going to work great with WordPress as well. There is one thing you need to be aware of about Tonai. It is that Tonai comes with a lot of different AI tools to generate AI voiceover, to generate videos, and to generate text content. And this blog and article creator is actually in the OTO 1. So you would need to buy the front end of Tonai and then OTO 1. But you can get more info about that in the link in the description below this video that goes to my Tonai review and bonus page. So I hope that this is going to give you some inspiration and the motivation to start building your own blog and start making money online in 2022. So that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching my video tutorial, how to start a blog and make money online in 2022. I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care and bye bye.